Hello YouTube, this is galacticmarine501's /JacksonWolfX and I am here today with a rather odd review of something you guys probably have never heard of. Hang on, I gotta check for something. Okay, well, I got a Lego minifigure out here for this review because there was a point that I needed to make that involved Lego. I'll be... Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Okay. Well, this is a line called Stick Fuzz, and they're sprue, like they're figures, they come on a sprue, and you either clip them off of the sprue or just pop them off, which is what I used to do back then. Now that I do a lot of modeling, I'm slightly better at it, and I don't have as many roll-ups, but back then I just popped them off the sprue. There are many designs, like knights. Here's one. Here's a knight. Now, here's a horse and a knight. And you can do a lot of different things with them. Like, I believe there's a way to make this into a centaur. Yeah, there is. I could make this into a centaur if I really wanted to. They're really made for just like customization and stuff like that. The faces are totally blank. They don't have much detail. They're really more concept than anything else. They come with stickers for customization too. They come with a crap ton of accessories each. Here's a dragon, which comes with an Amazon warrior. Here she is, with a sword and a shield. Now the shield does have a sticker on it. I chose to put that on there. And if you can see, she's got a headband. She's wearing a headband, like a ninja style headband. And the custom coloring, I sort of did that. It comes with all red. It comes with the option for all red, for this to be totally red. Now be careful, because these can break. Like this one is starting to weaken around the hip joint. But that's okay, because I have red hip joints, and I can just swap those out, which will still look okay. Now, yeah, you can do that. And the dragon can go down there, too. And they also have other designs, such as a shogun, samurai, this thing, and yes, I'm watching Nickelodeon. I was watching Dragon Ball Z on Nicktoons, but whatever. So anyway, here's the Shogun, a little closer. This is a shadow Shogun, so as you can see, his armor is translucent. And if you get the right figures, you can actually put them together to construct another figure. I have this guy. I often give him this helmet just because it gives him a strange look. I wish, you know what? Here. If our remote wasn't fritzing up. There we go. No more obnoxious song from whatever that show is called. I can't think of it now. So anyway, here we go. This is a bonus figure. Now, the figure that I actually am reviewing today, who is possibly my favorite, is the Alpha Male G2. They all have Alpha, Beta, Sigma, different body types, and the body types are based on like the muscular structure. Like if you can see, I have a plain alpha male and a plain. This guy is a Sigma, Here, I'll just show you their backs. Okay. The problem is the Knight is the only Sigma I have. Okay. No, actually, he's a Delta. Here's a plain Alpha male and a plain Sigma male. You can see the Sigma male is a whole lot, I guess, buffer, if you will, than the Alpha. And they separate them by body type like that. They're difficult to find nowadays because I don't know, but I think the company may have gone out of business. I'm not totally sure. Their store has said out of stock for quite a while now. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they've got some stuff in the works. I'm not totally sure, but hey. Now for the assassin. This guy, if you like ninjas and you like ninja weapons, I would definitely recommend him. Now, where's the white guy? Actually, this guy has two of his weapons as well. The two sais are his. He also comes with two handheld shuriken and two handheld shuriken, which one of the things that I was going to say is you could spend $1 a piece for shuriken on some Lego website and only get one, but you can buy this guy for about $19.95. Get two handheld ones that actually work with Lego. There's a clone gunner holding it. All the weapons work with Lego. I find they work a little better with Mega Bloks. Here's an Elite. I'll bring in an Elite from Halo. The Elite can hold his giant windmill blades and actually look pretty decent while doing it. Actually, the weapon I like for the Elites is this one, because it does remind me a bit of an energy sword, even though... Come on, this guy was originally holding an energy sword. Here it is. Even though Halo does make the energy sword. Mega Bloks Halo does make the energy sword. But, yeah, that's actually a pretty decent weapon for an Elite. Now, the clone, he can hold it. This one's not as floppy as the shuriken, but I noticed the pegs are a tiny bit smaller. Like, if you put Halo weapons in Lego's hands, they're very, very tight. They're very tight. Like, you can't move this at all. I can just barely move. It's a lot tighter than a normal clone gun, and it's hard to get it off. Like, I can put a lot of force on there and it won't come off. But yeah, I find these fit a lot better with the Mega Bloks. Like I don't know why. Here's the but anyway, here's the assassin himself. He's got spiked boots, which you can put on. Those come in the standard. There's a sprue that's all the standard ninja equipment that's gray. So any gray is standard ninja. You can get that in any ninja pack. There's actually one that comes with 2 ninjas, and you get 2 of that sprue, I believe. Now here's his katana, which is also standard ninja equipment. The size, as you saw, there's actually a pair of nunchucks. Which I won't show because they're really boring. They're just 2 sticks, and I actually... Here's one. They don't actually give you a piece of string. You'd use your own piece of string to connect them. Either that, or you could use this piece here, which is a claw, a climbing claw, or whatever type of claw you really want it to be. Attach that to one of the nunchucks, as is pronounced in English, or you have a little scythe that you could attach to it. I like the scythe myself. I think it looks pretty good in his hand. I like to have him wielding it underhand like this, and then dashing forth with it. Now, for articulation, these guys are unparalleled by any action figures I have, by any other action figures I have. And they can wield Lego weapons, such or Mega Bloks Halo weapons. They're just really small because these guys are obviously bigger. There's the energy sword. And some of the weapons will be a little big on the Lego figures, but I mean, some of them, for getting these weapons, because Lego will not produce like really violent weapons. Like, I don't think we're ever going to get a hand scythe in Lego. The size isn't too bad. Like, it's noticeable, but it's not noticeable to the point where it's not worth it, because we're probably not going to get these from Lego. And probably not going to get some of these things from competitors or anywhere else, for that matter. So he also has an equipment which requires disassembling his arm. Then you can put these onto his wrists, which are the old wrist-mounted crossbows. He actually comes with 2 of these. There we go. Those are pretty decently cool. I like to pop the hands off because I find that the hand joint is a lot stronger. It's reinforced because they expect you to be moving the hand around, but they tell you to pop the wrist off. They tell you to pop it off at the elbow. I don't know why. I mean, there may be... I guess it's so that your hand joint doesn't get much weaker. Now, you also get these things, these dual blade weapon items. 2 of these. Let's just say you get 2 of pretty much... Yeah, you get 2 of every weapon except the katana, I think. And the standard ninja pack is not 2 of everything. Some of them there's only 1. Others there are 2. Here are the dual blades. You also get 2 of the crossbows, 2 of these blades. I'm not going to model him with all of them because he has so freaking many. 2 of these. 2 of these, like spiky tonfa style things. You know what? They're not tonfa. Well, they are. They're both tonfa and not, because the principle of tonfa is you can flip them out. And now tonfas are starting to get a bad rep, like a bad description, because of this show that I've heard about that takes ninjas and sort of like throws them into... I've heard that they take ninjas and like put them up against high-tech superheroes, which is really stupid sounding. And I've seen 1 episode of the show. It's really not that good. I mean, I know they're just trying to play off of the ninja fad with like other shows going on about ninjas, and Lego Ninjago maybe has something to do with it. But they're trying to play off the popularity of ninjas. And the name escapes me now. It's on Nickelodeon. If anybody could tell me what the heck this show is. If you're a fan, you probably won't, because I'm ridiculing the show. But I'm pretty sure one of the characters, I don't know any of their names, has tonfas. And he or she, I've heard, uses them really incorrectly by almost always holding them out. You're supposed to hold them back against your arms. Or maybe they just built them improperly and both ends of the thing are the same length, which is not the way they're supposed to be built. That's the way they're supposed to be built if you want to get your butt kicked by a ferret. Now, the 2 weapons that I would definitely not recommend putting with a Lego figure, and also the 2 weapons that I display this guy with most often. Now, the only thing that does inhibit articulation is this armor on his shoulders. Which, I mean, it looks awesome, but... Actually, the way I display this guy most is with him assassinating the Shogun that I have. And the headband, the rope part, is articulated. So here's the here's his gigantic blades, which I really like. I mean, I usually have him in some sort of epic jumping pose, like